I love the Criminal Mind, man. I mean, some of those people are so masterful. If they would have put it toward anything, they would be
I respect it.
I do too. I love it. I love it.
There's parts of me.
It's a way of thinking
that I respect it because I respect a guy like Sammy the Bull Gravano, for example. Never mind he was a rat. Let's pretend we don't know nothing. Sammy the Bull was dyslexic and quit school in the 8th grade. And when he went to jail, one of his many businesses, let's say his worst racket, he was making $15,000 a week on loan shark.
Damn.
He was making $60,000 a month on loan sharking.
Jesus Christ. That doesn't even include, right.
Just loan sharking, yes. $20,000 to Lee, $50,000 to Ryan Sickler to shoot his video, but you're going to give me $75 on that $50. You're going to pay me every fucking week on time with tax on to the principal. And people do it. It's a way of life for people. It's a school loan.
Yeah.
It is a school loan. You're right.
It's a school loan. But at that time, just
potentially deadly interest.
Just on that alone, like a guy like that, when Gotti let him loose, it's well known. If you read anything about Sammy Gravano, he owned a company that did everything in the construction trade. Marble floors, Italian floors, cabinets.
So they could do the whole thing.
So he would bid, and he would win the bids, and people going to John Gotti going, Doug, we can't get work. Sammy has the city locked up that tight. He was in bed with Trump. He was way in bed with Trump. Everybody knows that. And he was just building buildings. You know what a square foot of concrete costs you in Iowa? 10 cents. You know what a square of concrete costs you in New York? $2.10.
Jesus.
That's the mafia tax.
Yeah.
The mafia tax was making $3 million a month just off concrete. Every time the mafia would see concrete getting poured, they beep the horn. We're making money today. It's crazy when you see that when you see a guy that makes 0 to 60 and you can't fucking put it together. You can't put it together in your life, but these guys' minds are completely different. I have a chapter in the book dedicated to the guy's mind that twisted me. I gave him his own chapter because he was 4 steps in front of you. It was something that I had never seen before.
Like in what way? Like, would you go to him for advice, or would he just always be telling you, like, here's how it goes, or like, how did that go?
I watched him and I studied him. In the beginning of Fell on Black Days, one of the lyrics is, whatsoever I feared has come to life,
Mm-hmm.
And there's times I find myself being him, even though I hated him. Because of
being him in the way he was, meaning you're 4 steps ahead of what these people were thinking.
He had money. If you looked at him, he wouldn't give you the impression that, you look at him and go, no, that guy's a bum. He played you to the last minute. He always kept you guessing. I love that element of life. And then he would fuck with people without them knowing he was fucking with them. That's another element of life.
Yeah.
Like, I'll put on a sweatshirt backwards. That drives people crazy. Which it shouldn't. It shouldn't affect you.
Yeah, it shouldn't at all.
You know how many people come up to me and go, your sweatshirt's on backwards? It drives them crazy. For years I had pants that I would purposely put a hole by my dick so my nutsack could pop out. So you have to see my nutsack.
You put that in yourself?
I did it myself. I would have got a little hole and rip it open a little more.
I had one time where my balls stuck out, but it happened
to see my
naturally.
nutsack. And then when you come to me and say, there's a hole in your nutsack, I go, can I ask you a question? Why were you looking? And it cracks people.
Yeah.
You can hear them. The psychological.
Why are you trying to crack people?
Because you're too stupid. Think about what's in front of you. Don't be looking at my balls. If it's 2 in the afternoon and you ain't high, go fuck yourself. Get out of my face. I want you around me like I want cancer in my ball sack. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna come around here looking at me with your fucking wide eyes, thinking that I'm gonna reform. Go fuck yourself. My morning starts at 5:30 a.m. Either you're there or you're square. You know what I'm saying?